Hey everyone, this is Will and Martin, live on the brand new channel, SmackDown Wrestling Podcast. How's it feel, Martin, to be on our own channel now?
Sexually liberating.
Gives you that erotic boner, doesn't it?
Freedom in the giblets.
So, as usual, leave a like and sub to this channel. We're brand new, so this is where all the podcasts are going to be coming from. Also, there'll be a link below for the Facebook channel. Leave us a like there and any comments as well. So, first episode on the new channel.
Aye.
Episode 9. Come Saturday, 10 episodes.
Aye.
Fuck's sake. So, before we get to SmackDown, you want to talk about something that happened at Raw?
Aye. Mere evidence that in WWE you're not allowed to go over if Vince doesn't want you over. Now, it was in Minnesota, which as we all know is Brock's hometown, and also Curtis Axel's hometown. And of course, people showing up with Axel signs because the guy's a face. It's his hometown. He's got that stupid skull t-shirt because everybody in Minnesota loves all Scottish lager. And they were confiscating Curtis Axel signs and people were getting in. Taking it off them.
Did they not do this? I remember they done it with Punk. I do remember that.
They did this in Daniel Bryan's push when they were still in denial about it and threw him in with the Wyatt family. They did exactly the same. And I don't understand. Don't you want, like, see, you're a publicly operated company. You want to make money, right? Now, especially in an industry like this, which, let's be honest, isn't really like anything else in the world because it's just full of carnies. You need to also have a view to the long term. And you're making money off the likes of Rollins and that now, but if Rollins gets hurt again, you need people to replace him, and the way to make people take your card more seriously is to have everybody over. There's no harm in Curtis Axel being popular.
I still stick to the feeling, mate. See, like, if you pay your money, you're allowed to say, and like obviously on banner as well, to a certain extent. Obviously, you can't fucking put a big. Well, then I've seen it how it would sneak past, but like it's a big Benoit never did it. Like fucking. Do you know what I mean? Something down the lines of that. But I don't get their mentality sometimes because I remember the Punk situation, the Raw after that Royal Rumble, and people were saying, I think me and you actually both shared it. People were getting the Punk signs took off them.
Aye.
Then again, that's just the politics and fucking WWE at their best sometimes.
But it's not doing anybody any good. It's denying that guy attention. He isn't just popular in his hometown, he's popular everywhere. He's a likeable guy. So that makes him less money, which makes the company less money, which gives them one less guy on the roster who can fill in time when they need it.
Yeah.
I don't see how anyone benefits here. Why? Because somebody doesn't like his face or something? I don't know if that's the deal. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm not a fan of him, but I do think. I agree with you in the sense where, say, like, say if it's your hometown, you should be allowed to like bring like the signs for their hometown wrestler. Always show them support and that, but I just don't fucking get the politics sometimes.
No,
fucking baffle me. WWE sometimes.
It's like WCW in '99, 2000.
The fuck, that was just a shit show.
And they had a 3-hour Monday night show with cruiserweights on it and all. That was shite.
What did you think of SmackDown last night?
Even their worst match was better than what Raw had on offer.
Yep, I actually thought the same.
It didn't fly in, but it didn't feel like it was 2 hours.
Well, what we were talking about yesterday, like the fundamentals, getting it right and wrong. SmackDown, I think, I don't know if they watched Raw and like clicked on. I don't know.
No, I think they're just better writers who understand how to write.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Because got a bit of extra time between pay-per-views, so they've come up with a valid storyline for each person featured, not just for the main event, for everyone.
Because I noticed it really well, where it's like, they have set out who the heel is and who the face is. The Randy Orton one is a bit, right, okay, I don't know.
But that's a story getting
That's
told.
a story, but that's what I was going to say. I don't know where this one's going to go, and I quite like the way it's gone in now, because I thought they were just going to keep it as, it's going to be a fucking tag team casket match, and we don't know this, so that's cool. But no, I thought SmackDown last night was Wasn't the best one, but it was.
But
it was good. It was really good. Because
the past 6 months.
it opens up with obviously Dean Ambrose and James Ellsworth,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to be in the corner of Dean to support him because he's the man that's got 2-0 over AJ Styles. And I've got to admit, I thought when they said right that he's gone for the number one contendership, James Ellsworth's going to like interfere to get him to win it, so he has the number one contender.
Well, aye.
But we'll talk about what happens when we get to that. Because I was like, that was the one thing that I was a bit worried because I thought that was really predictable, and then obviously they flipped. So, but the Bray Wyatt versus Kane match I thought was actually really good for two big guys.
It was, and it's the kind of match that I enjoy. Two bigger guys just hitting each other.
It was really
And
good.
it was no DQ, which was a nice wee surprise. A good way to open up and get the crowd going.
Mm-hmm.
I quite enjoyed the match. Nothing wrong with Kane when he puts his working boots on.
No, that was it. It was just really good to watch, like as if it was a house show, just an entertaining match. Luke Harper shows up as usual. Then the bit I've got him, I laughed at so much was Randy Orton running. I was like, "Fuck, that's the fastest I've seen him come out to his music." And then he RKO's Kane.
Aye.
So
but tell me the story.
It was good because I was like, "Wow, right, okay."
You're wanting to know what happens.
I want to know what happens next week.
You're going to tune in next week.
I want to know what happens. I mean,
that's what Raw aren't doing.
There was polls out on Facebook today asking, "Is Randy Orton joined the Wyatt family?" And I was like, "No, don't be daft."
Well, he had that promo later on where he said, "If you can't beat them, join them."
Oh.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
I want to see what happens now.
For nice WWE stuff.
And then it gets to an AJ Styles segment.
Aye.
And that was really entertaining as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I'm actually going through my notes here, and compared to like yesterday where we fucking went off on a pure tangent,
I'll have to make it entertaining.
There wasn't, see with SmackDown, seeing I was going back through my notes, I don't know if you're the same with this one, there wasn't anything bad you can go like that and sit and moan about, because it's just like they ticked the boxes. They done what they done right, and that was that, and it's like, fuck.
They've got the basics right, and that gets everything else right.
Yeah. I mean, and then obviously, like we were saying, there was hardly any news, apart from that one about the signs.
Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch comes out.
Becky's back and getting a wee interview with Renee, and then Alexa decides to interrupt.
My red-haired goddess.
I can't tell if Alexa's great on the microphone or not, because she sounds like she's going to go somewhere with a promo, and then she starts sounding a little bit fake, and it's quite distracting, and she kind of bounces between the two extremes.
Maybe she still needs a wee bit more time of practice.
I don't know. Also, Atunga was the only one out of everybody on that fucking show who can't say Glasgow.
What did he say it as?
Oh, take a guess. Fucking Glasgow.
Glasgow. I actually liked her segment, mate. Hammering home, like we were talking about yesterday. It's a pity this wasn't leading up to a fucking pay-per-view, because it hammered home who's the heel, who's the face. They'd fucking done it right, and she's just watching they two, compared to Sasha Banks and Charlotte, was more entertaining.
I think so.
More entertaining, but you're right with the Alexis is still needing Alexa. I keep fucking calling her Alexis. Alexa still needs like just that wee bit in the mic. She's nearly there. I see what you're talking about.
Aye.
She is nearly there. I think the last couple of weeks since the first podcast, where I did say like fuck, she's got hundreds of work to do. She's gradually getting there, and it's starting to pay off. So I've got no complaints about her just now. But that was like the way I looked at it was like there's a class in how to do a face and heel.
Aye, exactly. Everybody should be watching that.
Aye,
especially Raw writers.
That was the perfect example how to get the crowd to boo the heel and cheer the face.
How to get your face over. Perfect. And I don't understand that. I mean, here's this lassie out of NXT for 2 months, and she does a better job than half the Raw roster. male or female.
Yep.
It baffles me sometimes. It really does.
There was nothing that they two didn't do that I would go like, oh fuck man, ugh. And it was just like you said, it was just you're watching they two and it's like fuck, they two could have fucking sold Hell in a Cell.
Aye, absolutely.
They two could have sold that to me. Whereas like that whole 3 hours was absolute fucking gash. And I'll give you a laugh, mate. I actually watched it again because I still didn't believe how bad it was. And so as I stopped halfway through. I think I stopped by the point I got to the arm wrestling. I just couldn't do it. It was.
No wonder.
It was fucking trash.
I don't know why you put yourself through it again.
I wanted to compare the two of them, just to see. Are we making sense when really are comparing? Because like say the last 9 podcasts. Okay, so one was a TNA podcast, right? So
Aye.
Even them out, we are fucking ultra biased to SmackDown.
Well, that's because SmackDown's earned that bias.
Yeah.
No, we're not putting Raw down to be cool. We're putting Raw down because Raw has been bollocks.
Yeah.
SmackDown has not been bollocks.
And I wanted to watch to see are we being right in doing this? And when I watched that again, mate, I'm like, we are 100% right, because they do not deserve the attention they're fucking getting, saying they're the A-brand show, they're this, they're that. Yes, you have got the best fucking talent there. With the likes of the younger stars.
The way that they use the talent for a start, I mean...
But that's the thing, it's how they're doing it is completely fucking wrong. Completely wrong.
And, I mean, they're still going with Roman over everybody. Just, okay, he's not in the main event, but he's still... I mean, we went over this yesterday.
Yeah.
He has been a heel this whole time. Not even like a sort of anti-authority fun heel like Stone Cold was and getting cheered for it. Just being a prick.
Yeah.
You don't go and smash a woman into a cake because you're, a cool good guy. No. You do that because you're a prick. Aye, but...
Duke Nukem would.
But he's a prick. That's his charm.
See the thing I wanted to ask today. Do you feel, right, fair enough, Raw's got Chris Jericho, okay?
Right.
Do you feel they're missing somebody else? Like how SmackDown's got Randy Orton, John Cena, you can even put fucking... Well, AJ Styles into that bracket as well, even though he's not been there that long, but I'm talking about guys, it's well established in this business. Do you feel there's no enough of them in Raw apart from Jericho?
Yes, because when you look at SmackDown, the guys they've got, Kane, Cena, Orton, AJ, who knows a thing or two about a thing or two, all guys who've been around between like 14 and 20 years, you know?
Yeah.
Guys that the youngsters for NXT can talk to and sound out about things. On Raw, Jericho, Owens, Rollins, Zayn.
I do. It's hard. You're really pushed to try and find. I mean, I'm even putting even like the women wrestlers. Like if you even take.
In fact, you know what? I would even say people have been around for a while that know stuff. Locker room leaders. SmackDown's got almost all of them.
Yeah.
Raw has Jericho, and let's be honest, Triple H isn't a locker room leader. He's in charge.
Aye,
and it's
he's
the
a
same with the
boss
woman.
now. He's a boss now.
Because SmackDown have Natty.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. So you actually look at the two women sides, and you look at, like, say, the experience of the women wrestlers, not taking like what they can do, like their final product, but when you look at like people who's been doing it long term, like Natalia is like one you'd instantly look at and go, right, she is. You might not be a fan of what she can do, but
that's one that you're going to go to for advice.
Yeah, and I feel. Like when I was watching back to it, I'm like, that's what Raw's missing. That's what Raw's missing, because at least then there might be a bit of stability. I don't know, like say the performance coming out, because I remember, is it Austin? It was talking about when he went to see some of the talent, and it was like none of them are putting their own arse. They all got comfy,
everybody's too scared to speak up because they'll get punished for it. It's like going back to this Curtis Axel sign thing. Nobody wants to do that breakout because they all saw what happened to Zack Ryder 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He got over it by himself. He got his US belt.
And
he got
then shat on. Aye, because that was just fucking so embarrassing, that storyline.
Aye.
As it's hard. It is hard to not be biased to SmackDown just now. It's just now is probably WWE's best product.
By far.
Even over NXT.
Aye.
I mean, I think NXT, because now we've got the new talent in there, it's getting them established, then we can get more to know them. Okay,
Aye.
you've got Samoa Joe and Nakamura, but because there's so much new talent coming, because a lot of it got drafted, I've not really kept too much on it. But when you look,
there's just not been that many people that are interested right now, and it'll take time. It always does.
Yeah. It's just the new people that's there now. I think the last 2 batches, they had the Seth Rollins, the Dean Ambrose, the Roman Reigns, the Rusevs, the Cesaros. As soon as they went, then you had that amazing batch of Finn Balor, all that crowd with the women, and then they've went, and it's the next batch. But when
you know you've got Naka, Joe, Asuka, and
Bobby Roode.
Oh, he's glorious.
I mean, so it's getting used to them. You know what I mean? But SmackDown just now, it is the A product.
By far.
Aye.
They deserve more.
They totally do. We'll move on to the next match, and I'll just say the winner right away because I totally could not.
Not even their names, the Dissension and the Shite Bros.
Yeah, well, there you go, and guess who won? And it was for was it a Survivor Series qualifying match?
Survivor Series qualifier. And Morrow's word of the week is ameliorate.
I didn't even hear that in highlights. I was too busy writing.
Well, I was laughing at the Ascension's pre-match promo, in the box. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bloody dogs. Kept me up all night. Anyway, they're saying the Ascension will rise. Well, I'll tell you why. Because once you hit rock bottom, the only way you can literally go is up. That's the only reason you'll rise. There's nowhere else to go down.
I would have liked to see them go the Hype Bros, because Zack Ryder, yes, can do it, right? Mojo Riley, I'll keep fucking saying it, should still be in developmental.
He should. He can cut a promo and that's why he's up. It's not because he's any good in the ring. It's because he can talk and sound natural.
Takes 10 can of monsters and then that's him in the ring.
Aye, and screams.
Yeah,
that works for him. So the Hype Cunts won.
Yep.
Then you had Blandy with his if you can't beat him, join him thing.
See, I never seen that segment. They never had that.
That was literally
that was
it. He just stood there staring at the camera and said that. Then it cuts to Debray on the phone to Shano about Survivor Series and brings Natty in, who wants to be the captain of the team and just to fight Nikki to see who's the captain. And the match was alright.
I was going to say that. I actually thought it was a good match.
Had actual wrestling in it.
For a Nikki Bella match, that was the thing. But I remember you saying this since she's been working on it. If you pair her with somebody, it can work.
Exactly.
You get the best out of her, and you've seen it last night with Natalia compared to with Camilla. And Nikki wins with STF.
Yeah, no less.
I know. I tell you, she's then seen as rumors.
I didn't know they were sexually transmitted.
I think they are, mate. You must do them in the bedroom. But then again, after that clip you sent me when somebody says something to him when he drops the mic.
Oh. So funny.
But I mean,
and then Brian saying, I just said the same thing, honest.
He's got Brie looked in the yes look.
Yes, all right.
But it was a good match. It was a good match, and there again, you take 2 women wrestlers and you do something with them compared to that fucking horrible arm wrestling match.
Aye.
Camilla comes out and attacks Nikki. She's the winner.
And gives her an X factor because that's a relevant move these days.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't blow at her ass. But I need to get that sound effect for you. But that's Nikki Bella, the captain of the Women for Survivor Series.
Aye.
So, but no, it was all right. And then you
There was nothing wrong with the match here. I think they did well. Anyway, then it went to Dean,
yep,
who
just
said, Karma's the name of a female dog, and you haven't seen nothing of what the old lady has in store for AJ Styles.
and that
That
was
was his promo. And then Maurice looked fantastic. Honestly, she looked like she just walked off the set of an 80s pop video.
Mate, I actually loved that segment with the Miz and the Spirit Squad.
It was quite amusing until they were on commentary and distracting from the match. Not even in the right kind of way. They were just distracting.
Oh, did you not like them? I liked Ziggler and Miz on
Oh
commentary.
no, some of the patter was good, but I'm not there to hear they two. I want to see the tag titles getting defended, and they just kept talking shite. So I kept losing focus.
I enjoyed me listening to them in Tunga. That was a saving grace, was the fact that
I'd rather listen to a rusty nail pierce my eardrum than the tongue.
But no, a tag match, a tag championship match.
Aye, because Miz took advantage of Rhino hating male cheerleaders.
I mean, it was.
I mean, that was great. Just what, you scared of male cheerleaders, and then Rhino goes, right, we'll do it, ah.
It was great because they kept that one like really. How like sometimes they advertise it before, and then you can kind of work out what's going to happen. The fact they kept this so quiet and
They did a great job.
done a great job. Tag champs win. We had Gore. We almost got the Gore. We almost got it.
JBL did give the right call.
We almost got it. So
Getting there.
we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. And then the main event, AJ versus Dean.
Took a break for the SmackDown summary team of King, Lita and Booker to advertise Hell in a Cell.
Oh, fuck off.
Bailey and Dana's going to go ahead as a wrestling match on Sunday. Woo.
That
Anyway, then AJ versus Dean happened, and Dean brought out James Ellsworth with him after all.
before we get to the ending, that was a good fucking match to close the show.
Oh, aye, it was.
That was. If nannies have seen this yet, please watch that match.
It's worth it.
AJ has brought the best back out in Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I mean, he is. How the fuck Roman Reigns got #1 wrestler in the world for this year? I'll still
Because
not.
it's right.
I know it's rigged. I mean, they're putting it down to fucking. Oh, he was a champion for this amount of times. He won the championship 3 times. Fuck off. My top 3 would have been AJ, Nakamura,
Aye.
and the third one, which I think you might be a bit shocked with, but I'm going with consistency.
Okay.
John Cena.
I'm no shock. The guy knows what he's doing.
For last year, they 3 should have. There's no fucking way Roman Reigns. People can defend he's a good worker, but when you look at what AJ Styles does, there's fucking something totally different about that guy. It brings the best out in the other opponent. Do you know what I mean? He's made Ambrose look relevant again.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. And I love the fact that he kept attacking Ellsworth. I just loved that. That was just making it perfect for it. And then the part where I thought, like I said at the start of the podcast, I genuinely thought Ambrose is winning because of Ellsworth.
Aye.
No.
Exactly.
Ellsworth cost Dean Ambrose the match with no chin music on AJ. And I thought it was brilliant because, like, how long before we get SmackDown pay-per-view?
It's TLC.
So let's just say we're not going to have this result for Survivor Series. Just saying, right, because there's nothing we might. But to keep this going just now is really fucking good. So
I know, they've done a great job.
I mean, how many weeks is that? 4 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I'm still buying it.
Aye, totally.
And I don't care what anybody says. I think James Ellsworth is actually quite a good addition to SmackDown. But the thing I wanted to ask, and the reason I wanted to ask this, I don't know if you know Mel, I'm not too sure on a lot of the other indie promotions, but I do know where some of the other wrestlers came from before they went to, like, say Ring of Honor or NXT.
Right.
Was James Ellsworth there with Dean Ambrose and Luke Harper in CZW?
No.
No.
He does his own wrestling company that he's actually in charge of, just a wee indie thing.
Right, I wasn't too sure because now, like say, a lot of people know that they two were together in CZW and they two put on brilliant matches against each other.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure if Ellsworth was with them and that's how he's been paired in his SmackDown.
Not that I know of.
Right, I wasn't too sure. I just found it weird how he was always on Raw, then like, fuck it, now he's away to SmackDown.
Aye.
So, but that was SmackDown over, and
I really enjoyed it.
7 out of 10 show.
The match is still better than most of Raw's best. It didn't feel like 2 hours. It didn't drag on. It was just fun.
Aye. The thing I wanted to bring up as well, did you see the comment for Daniel Bryan talking smack?
No.
Right. He made a comment about the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
Right.
And fair enough. I think it's all scripted, that show, because obviously you need SmackDown to fucking rival Raw, but Daniel Bryan's doing it right, like fuck Raw. Do you know what I mean? The way it used to be.
Aye.
If they're having 3 Hell in a Cell matches as main events, why does no make it 5 hours and make every match a Hell in a Cell?
Oh, I know.
But she's kind of right, because that's how we all feel.
Well, I felt it was just one, maybe 2 at most.
2
Hell in a
most.
Cell matches in the one night.
2 most, the women's and the championship, that's it. No, the US title. US title can be fucking anything else apart from Hell in a Cell.
Yep. Last man standing, I'm telling you.
No, see, when you said that yesterday, and actually, like I was saying, I was re-listening to the podcast, and I was like, no, fuck a steel cage. Nah, you're right. I'd love to see, the more I thought about it, the last man standing match between 2 big guys to see like who can knock out the other person.
Exactly. And that'll be fun to watch. But instead, no. 3 matches fighting for the same spots.
It's got to be one of these ones on Saturday when we're going to do the podcast and talk about this. I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to this pay-per-view.
No, I don't blame you. But we'll stumble through it as we always do.
We'll stumble through
somehow.
it. So, but that's fucking relatively quick for SmackDown.
It is, aye. Half an hour just over.
Just there, half an hour.
Save our shite talking for Saturday.
Aye, we'll save the shite talking for Saturday. But aye, there's just no news. Fuck all.
Nothing happened. There's not really any complaints. The matches were solid. The storylines progressed.
No.
Exactly what you want them to do.
Mate, I have got news, right?
Uh-oh.
I have got news, and I hope she listens to this podcast, right?
Right,
okay.
go for it.
Nicola, I love you like the wee sister I never had because we've all grown up together. Martin's sister.
Aye.
But I'm calling you fucking out. I'm calling you out.
How would you like it if we said you should dress up as China for Halloween?
I don't know what one's worse, mate.
Well, that's the thing. Your options for a China fancy dress are horrible leather underwear with fucking fishnets or a nun. It's your call. Let me know, you cheeky bastard.
Right, Nicola, how can me and Martin dress up?
I can't dress up as one of them. I've lost 3 stone in 6 weeks.
Me and Martin's fucking cripples just now. And they 2 guys, is what anyone did before I say this?
Oh, they're both dead.
Fuck, they're dead.
They're not coming anywhere near us.
They're cripples. So, is it who is it? Big Daddy?
Oh, no, this... Right, I'll tell you, just...
I've got the picture up.
Begun. Nicola, this is your fault. Mark will be happy. Mark is sitting on a beach in Hawaii this week for work, and he's going to be listening to us talking shite. So, Mark, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, thanks for listening. Now, William Regal is going to be at the Stand a week on Saturday, and I'm going because it's William fucking Regal. Mm-hmm. He's the man. I cannot say enough good things about William Regal. And the best thing about William Regal's shows, that man has done enough living for 3 lifetimes. Now, you know the basics. If you're listening to this podcast, you probably know the basics. He came from Blackpool. He got his wrestling start at the Pleasure Beach, and he would wrestle at the Blackpool Tower, which he tried to book for NXT, by the way.
Oh.
So that they could see what it was like. I would go to that. And
That'd be fucking good.
cool. And then once it was done, I would go and play Silent Hill, the arcade. Anyway, now I seen him. Was it last year, or the year before, at the garage, and they had a meet and greet ticket. And by the way, what a lovely, lovely guy. I don't get starstruck, but William Regal made me starstruck. Just this really well-spoken, well-dressed, giant, muscly bastard Englishman. Anyway, he told a story, because as you know, he'd done World of Sport before he went to WCW and all that. And he used to drive Big Daddy in Giant Haystacks, because, you know, they were the top guys, and he'd get put in matches with them. He said it was shite for learning, but, you know, a good experience.
Yeah.
But when he drove them about, they would tell stories to each other. And Haystacks would always call the other one Daddy. So apparently one day they're sitting in the locker room and Daddy explains to Haystacks that the night before his wife had baked an amazing cheesecake or something like that. Just a right big bastard of a cake.
Uh-huh.
And she said, "Now, Daddy, don't eat the cake. It's for the birthday tomorrow. Don't eat the cake, Daddy." Do you know what I did, Haystacks? What did you do, Daddy? I went down to the fridge, snuck down the stairs. Now, this guy's like 8 foot wide, 6 foot tall, weighs this like a fucking weight of a fucking small van. I snuck down the stairs, I went to the fridge, and I had a slice. "Oh, you didn't, Daddy." "Oh, I did." "Oh, Daddy. That's terrible, Daddy." And then I really enjoyed it, so I had another slice. "Oh, you didn't, Daddy." "Oh, dear, Daddy." Before I knew it, Haystacks, I'd eaten the whole cake. "Oh, Daddy. Very naughty, Daddy." "What did your wife say, Daddy?" "Oh, she weren't happy. She weren't happy." "Oh, Daddy, that's terrible." "Yeah, she says I can only have half the size of dinner this week and stuff." And it's just so weird. These two, Daddy, oh, Daddy, oh, terrible, Daddy.
It's, see, like when you're listening to stories like that, and then when I've got the picture up on Facebook, with Nicola's comment, because we're still calling you out, Nicola, and like say when you hear William Regal, like, because that's a great actual impersonation of him, by the way. But when you're listening to like a story about two people like that, when you look at them when they're in character, and it's like you wouldn't fuck with them.
Well, no. In fact, I think it was, what one of them was it? One of them went to WCW and they were part of the Dungeon of Doom stuff, you know, like you had the Yeti and all that. And he was Loch Ness.
Was it no Haystacks?
I think it was. But that was his character in WCW, Loch Ness.
Oh, fuck's sake. Then again, that's the same company that had the fucking Mummy.
The Yeti!
or Oz.
The Yeti!
They had Super Shredder. Bluish fucking quads.
Did you enjoy that video?
Oh.
I put it on the Facebook page. Nash, my sacrifice.
Mate, I've not even watched it yet.
It's the old WWF Desire thing. It's just him sitting on his bed with his quads all plastered up, eating shite, watching the telly. So it's like, "And you are with me, you know, and just him sitting on his ass.
He's a running joke. It keeps on giving, especially at WrestleMania 31.
He wrestled for 5 years.
Oh, that was WrestleMania 31 when I seen him fall. I was like, quads! They've went again!
Well, that's the thing though, that's immediately what he started selling.
Yeah,
like,
I know, his quads.
At least he's in on the joke.
So, Nicola, we are no gone as this is a Halloween because we're crippled and we can't do it. So,
and also, no.
Who would we be though? I've got a bushy beard, so but I'm totsy. I'd have to shave my beard and get a big...
You never beard now, just got stupid curly hair. I can't think of anybody.
Well, you're taller than me, because you're about 6'4", 6'3".
6'5".
I'm still 5'11". I fucking stopped growing in primary. You know what I mean? So I'd be daddy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, daddy.
Daddy. So, but Nicola, it's not going to happen. So no.
No.
I nearly forgot all about that because I was actually going to bring that up at the start of the show. Until I just remembered.
Rightfully so.
I was like, no, Nicola, you're not getting away with this one. So
No.
Yep.
And I'm not calling him daddy.
No, and you're no. I'm not going to steal Marie's cake because she'll batter fuck at me as it is anyhow. Bad enough I took some of her chocolate.
Oh, daddy.
So that's us, mate. Fucking another show on the brand new channel.
Right.
So
And shite talking come Saturday.
So let's promote the fuck out of this then. Let's be big, massive sellouts. And
Aye. Stuff, you fud.
So everybody who's listening to this podcast, please subscribe to the Smacked Up Wrestling Podcast channel. Leave a like for this video in the comments in the comment section below. Please check us out on Facebook. Leave us a like there. Any exclusive content will be put there as well.
Usually videos making fun of Kevin Nash.
Yep, and funny photos. And we'll be back Saturday for the pre-match.
The pre-show for Hell in a Cell. Who's going to win the predictions?
So tune in for that, because that was the first one about an hour and a half long.
It was, aye. It was a lot of shite talking.
It was a lot of shite talking. So, and you never know.
I enjoy the shite talking.
You never know, mate. If we get alright, maybe we can do, like, live call-ins or something. I don't know.
Super scoreboard.
We'll think it's something.
We'll get a wee bell, aye. Ding!
Do they
and
still
then
do
we'll
that
tell
bell?
weekly racist jokes like Derek Johnson.
Do they still do the bell?
I've not listened to him for about 15 years. I'm not in school anymore, and I couldn't tell you half the footballers' names.
I don't know, mate.
Probably. DJ's not the kind of guy to bring out new material all the time.
Fuck, he's no. So
that's why we love him. I mean, on the other hand, the only thing he trades in for is a woman half his age. Class, DJ. You're a good man. You're an inspiration.
Out with that 40 year in for a focus. So,
Ding!
everybody, thanks for listening once again to the Smacked Up Wrestling Podcast. Leave a like on the brand new channel. Check us out on Facebook. I've been Will.
I've been Martin.
Thanks again for listening.
Attacked by a wee dog.
Oh, you getting attacked?
Aye, I'm struggling. Malcolm.
Malcolm, you've ruined the ending. He is attacking. We'll catch you on Saturday.